In this today's session we will be learning about the classes and the objects and C#. The interaction part, you will be learning about the introduction, the basic principles of OOPS, defining the classes and adding the variables and methods within the programming concept that you will be learning. C# it's said to be an object oriented language mainly because it encapsulates all the concept within the programming concept. So that it is said to be object oriented. Mainly you are said to be creating the objects, you are said to be defining the what its behaviors of the objects which are there, how they move from one end to another end, how do they communicate from one end to another end, that you will be discussing, and even how they are said to be related. One function is said to be related to another function, that you will be dealing, and how overall encapsulation happens within the programmatic concept, that you will be learning. And it involves the functions, or you can say called as the methods, which are being used in C#. So mainly you are said to be using the methods through which you are said to be calling the objects, the behaviors of the object, the various elements within the object that you will be accessing and you will be executing within the programmatic concept. Okay, in the C# question you will be having OOPS oriented concept. OOPS oriented is nothing but when a program is said to be having the concept of encapsulation, and it is said to be inheriting some of the concept, and you are said to be using the concept of polymorphism. Encapsulation is nothing but when the data is being used within the program, it is said to be hidden to do some task. Okay, when it is said to be a personal matter, I want to hide it. Hide, how do you do it? You may be using the private concept, or you may be using the protected concept within the programmatic concept, which are called as the access modifiers, which is nothing but the encapsulation concept. You are hiding the details within the programmatic concept, then it is said to be the encapsulation. And even you are said to be using the inheritance concept, where you are said to be inheriting the properties of the other classes, other methods within the same class, then it is said to be the inheritance. Or you may inherit the properties of one framework to another framework. You may be using the framework of VB and you may be using the framework of C#. So I can inherit the features of the VB concept into C# or from C# to VB. Like that concept was also there in this programmatic language. Okay, and even it has the concept of polymorphism. What is polymorphism? Polymorphism is nothing but when you are said to be able to take one or more forms in the single program. One method may do some task, another method same task, but it may have different types of variables. Like that it is there, and the same method name may be there, but its variables are said to be different. The task which you are doing within the method may be different. So that is called as the polymorphism. Whole group of things which you are doing, you may be doing the encapsulation, inheritance, or polymorphism, that is called as the OOP-based principle. Okay, which you have learned in Java also. Okay. And here you will be learning about the classes within the C#. Mainly the classes are said to be consisting of various types of variables. Within that you are said to be declaring with the class with certain name, and within that you may be declaring the variables, you may be declaring the methods, you may be declaring the objects which are said to be accessed from somewhere else. That everything is being done within the class. So mainly remember, the most important thing is that you are said to be giving the class name. So that class name can also be used as a namespace. You all know, can be used as a namespace to access some other framework. Like that it can be used, or it can be used for easy access within the program. Mainly the importance is that the class names are said to be given with the capital letter. Okay, and everything, it may be like a class can also be with the declaration of variables and methods, or without declaration of anything. The methods, nothing it will be there, then it is said to be a class only. Okay, and in the C# concept you will be learning about the concept called as adding the variables. How do you add the variables in the programmatic concept? Those are said to be encapsulated within the class only. Okay, those are said to be encapsulated within the class only. You can see here an example is being given. You are said to be using the class. In the class you have the length and the width as the variables which are being used within the class. These variables can be used within the program to do certain calculations, to do some of the tasks. Okay, this is called as the adding variables, the declaration of variables. It may be of any kind of data type, int, float, double, it may be boolean type, it may be string type, all those are there. Those are said to be declared within the class. Okay, in this one you will be checking out, you can check out how the things are being declared here. Okay, the class members are there, you have the instance members, you have the static members within the class. In that instance members you have the data members, the fields, constants, events are there, and in the static you may be having this also, fields, constant, events, and even it has the function members, the method members it will be there. Whereas even the function members, it may have the methods, the properties, the indexers, the constructors and the destructors, which we will be learning in the future session. What is constructor, what is indexer, destructor, what are properties, get and set properties are called as properties, and methods. All those you will be learning in the future session, and today's session only this much you will be learning how to add the variables, what do you mean by class, and the introduction of the classes within the programmatic concept, and which are the members of the OOPS, encapsulation, inheritance and polymorphism, that you have learned. In the future sessions you will be learning of the other concept within the C# programming. Okay, thank you.